He is below average in every capacity. Hopefully he has something going down below to compensate.
Yeah,
Is this dude jacked? Hell yeah. But can he start in the NFL? No.
Could be a bust, bro. He could.
Because he paints his nails a little bit, okay?
He's just a little controversial. He's the second coming of Patrick Mahomes.
Oh my God.
He's the second coming.
Paints his nails.
It's crazy.
I am crazy, bro. I mean what I'm saying, bro.
Penis. Penis.
Michael. We can throw the ball, we can't read a defense, bro. Michael Pratt starts for your team. You're in deep trouble.
Oh yeah, bro.
You're fucked.
Unless that means the second awakening of Tom Brady. The NFL 2024 draft is going to be a crazy one, and we have a lot of interesting QBs coming into this draft class. And today, we have an agenda. We're going to rank these guys on our own scale on our tier list today.
Very professional. So, as you can see, we have, starting at the bottom, the poop tier. Okay, you don't want to be in this tier. That means you are not going to play a snap in the NFL. You will never start a game. You're just not that guy.
And on our board here, we have the top 11 actually decent QBs are going to be in the draft. All right, if you're not in this, we don't care about you. And the first guy that we've had before this video, we came to a consensus on is obviously Tua's brother, Tua Tagovailoa.
This guy, I just have to say, he is below average in every capacity. Hopefully, he's packing to make up for it.
Yeah.
Hopefully, he has something going down below to compensate.
Yeah, I think to be a quarterback in the NFL, you don't want to be below average across the board.
Exactly.
That's a little crazy. But on to the good stuff.
Exactly.
We are gonna start with I like to think of Joe Milton as someone that is really, really controversial in this draft. He could be. He has.
I couldn't disagree more with him on this.
For me, I think Joe Milton going into his NFL career, I think he's gonna be more of a starter. And I know you guys gonna hold me on that, but I think this guy has.
That's crazy.
Hey, where's my reason? He has the physical traits.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Dude's jacked.
He is jacked.
He has a crazy arm.
His arm is crazy.
All right, so this guy, he needs the right coaching, and I think he can go far with it.
But can he read a defense? Can he make accurate throws? End of the day, what the fuck is a quarterback supposed to do? They're supposed to read a defense and throw the ball accurately. Can he throw the ball really far? Hell yeah. Is this dude jacked? Hell yeah. But can he start in the NFL? No. I don't see it. So, okay, let's...
All right, so I would get because
I'm
glad you see the upside, but I do see your point. Like, especially coming to the NFL, maybe he might need a bit of time. Maybe he needs a season behind someone to learn the NFL. Because coming to the NFL, defenses are very hard to read, very different compared to college. Yeah. So I see that. So I guess high upside for Milton.
He has upside. He really does have the upside.
Yeah, your turn now.
All right, we're just. I'm gonna be a dick eater. Caleb fucking Williams, he is the only franchise quarterback I see. Really, and when I say that, it doesn't mean when we put him in a starter tier that they can't be a really, really good quarterback. There are some really good quarterbacks in this class, but Caleb Williams is just a step above everyone else.
Could be a bust, bro. He could.
Because he paints his nails a little bit, okay?
He's just a little controversial.
He is a little controversial.
Like bro is like calling people a sheep. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, he can call people sheep all he wants when he's throwing dimes left and right, bro. Yeah. This is a Heisman quarterback. This is a superstar in the making.
He's the second coming of Patrick Mahomes.
Oh my gosh.
He's the second coming. All y'all, bro.
I'm
not praying on his downfall. I'm not.
You are praying on his downfall. He is not Patrick Mahomes, but I'm telling you, when I watch this guy in college, I see a young Russell Wilson with the way he can escape the pocket and just overall make plays out of nothing. He is a escape artist who can escape the pocket and just throw on the run like the best of them.
I can't say anything against that.
That is the modern NFL standard. Like, that's what you need in the NFL these days, is somebody who can play outside of the pocket, who has the arm to make every throw. This guy is a franchise quarterback. And this is a Heisman winner. This guy has the stats to back him up. He has athleticism. Listen, just because he paints his nails,
He's just glazing.
I am glazing, bro. Because I mean what I'm saying, bro.
All right. I get it. He can't be a front.
You were glazing on Joe Milton, bro. That guy can't even throw, bro. He can throw the ball, but he can't read a defense, bro.
Hey, man, he's high upside. I agree. He's a franchise quarterback. He has everything within that. To be a franchise quarterback. But speaking about arm, okay? Speaking about arm talent and arm, overall, the armness of that person. I like to think of our boy, Penis? No, Penix.
Michael Penis.
So, Michael Penix is... He's going up for me. I like the guy. I like where he's coming. Like the way he's coming into the league. I think he low-key is going to be a bona fide, I would say, high upside guy. Right? I can't push him towards a starter right now.
I disagree. When you watch Michael Penix, listen, people say he has a weird throwing motion. He's a lefty. His injury history, this guy's deep.
I have concerns with the injuries, man.
I get that.
He's also he's a little older too.
He is older. He's older. He has injury history. But hear me out. Watch this guy throw the deep ball. His throwing motion is so quick, so accurate, and his deep ball is honestly might be the best in the class. His ability to just rip bombs down the field is second to none, in my opinion.
I just feel like he's like a slightly worse version of Tua.
Really?
He's like a high upside Tua in this draft.
Yeah.
Right? But I don't know, man. I think he's just a high upside guy for me. I can't rely on him as a starter in the NFL team. He might need a year behind someone.
He might need a year, but I'll definitely put him above Joe Milton. We might need to put Joe Milton in the poop tea. I'm playing.
I don't know about that. All right. Speaking about people not being the poop tier and people who wouldn't necessarily need a year behind a quarterback, people who are actually proven starters. Easy for me, man. Jalen Daniels.
Oh, yes. W.
No arguments. Actually, no arguments.
I could not argue with this at
He
all.
could technically be French. I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not gonna make that argument.
You could sell me on that though. I'm glazed.
What do you guys think? What could Jalen Daniels actually be a franchise QB?
He could. He could actually. That's the thing. He actually could.
I mean, there is a chance. I mean, going to the Commanders, there's a high chance to get him.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to the Commanders.
Yeah, easily. He could be the franchise QB.
You know what? Hot take alert. He might be a franchise
If we get this right,
oh my gosh, we'll look like
Stephen A. got to do something to us. We gotta get called to ESPN somewhere and just like. We gotta get glazed by this.
I want Stephen A. Smith.
I need that. I need that glove, bro. I don't care, bro.
Y'all smoking crack. Something is wrong with you people. What the hell has this world come to?
All right. Well, that was pretty simple. That was pretty simple.
I mean, his rushing upside is really him rushing the ball is special. Listen, he's a little skinny.
Yeah, that was like the only reason I said I put him as starter.
Yeah. I love it. But okay, getting back on track here. Oh, this is Drake May. God. What do we do about Drake May?
The zestiest name in the draft.
The zestiest name.
Drake May, ladies and gentlemen. If it was Drake Mayo, like he's actually poop tier. He's poop tier.
Oh my gosh.
He's poop tier if he's Drake Mayo. That saved you, bro. And I think that's a good place to put him. I think there are teams out there that could start him.
Yeah.
I think there are teams.
He has starting traits. He's tall. He's a good rusher. He has a good arm.
He's creative. You all remember the left hand throw.
He threw it to the end zone, and it's caught for the touchdown by Paysor, and he threw it left-handed.
Yeah. He's inconsistent, and he just comes across on film. He'll make some amazing throws, and then he'll throw a ball at somebody's ankles in a way. It's just, it's not where I could look at him and I could straight up tell you that this guy is a franchise quarterback.
I would say he's more like in between that high upside. He's like high tier, high upside.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but you got to give him the starter.
Yeah. I see. This is what we're going in between here. You see the tools. You see everything.
You see the tools, man.
You got Justin Herbert, best case scenario, which would be obviously amazing. Or I see Sam Darnold. I literally could see Drake May being Sam Darnold. All the tools you want. But there's just something off with his, how he reads a defense.
Could that be like a growth factor? Could that be coaching? Could that be the system they was in? We don't really know,
UNC. Sam Howell didn't work out. Mitch Trubisky didn't work out. They don't produce quarterbacks in the same way that other colleges do.
That is true.
But they have talent, and maybe somebody can bring it out of him, and he will end up being a franchise. But right now, he's a starter.
He's a starter.
Yeah.
You can't play. He's barely a starter at this point for me.
No.
Yeah. Speaking about like people who could be a little inconsistent. All right. People who their positions could not be as certified.
Yeah.
I think we gotta look at our boy Spencer Rattler here, because his position literally got taken by a franchise guy.
That is very true.
And I think this is a good backup QB, man. I think Rattler, he has it. He's balanced everywhere. He's not like Tua's brother. That he's like
he has tools.
I would say he got the tools to be a QB. He can't play at that position. But I don't think anything special is there. You might need 2 years behind someone.
Yeah.
Maybe.
When I think of Spencer Rattler, a lot of people would say he's arrogant, he's cocky, he's a bad leader. But over the past few years, this guy's developed as a person. And I just see it in him that he's actually become a really well-respected leader. And the way he's respected at South Carolina is actually pretty special. I think he's the type of guy who doesn't play the first couple of years, and he gets a chance somewhere, he could do something with it. I like him. He's a pretty good athlete. He has a pretty good arm. And he's also pretty good at reading a defense. So he has some tools, but he doesn't have anything truly elite. He's a jack of all trades, but I like him.
Yeah,
there are
things to like there. I think we can agree on the backup position for him.
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah.
Because he's balanced everywhere, right?
Yeah.
And even speaking about balance, who on the board right now would you say is just like mid, like like slightly above mid?
I got you. Jordan Travis. I am not the biggest Jordan Travis guy. He's a backup to me. He's not the same backup in terms of I could see Spencer Rattler starting one day. I don't see Jordan Travis starting a game, or maybe as a spot starter, but he's a true backup. And not to take away from that, backups get paid in the NFL. But I just don't see it in the terms that he's ever going to be a real starter.
Yeah, he's just one of those that, he does the quarterback job. He does it, but you can't at the next level to rely on that.
I don't know if his game's going to really translate.
Yeah, it's going to be. You can't sit here and say he's going to do decent in the NFL. He definitely needs. I would say 3 years for him. Maybe Spencer, 2 years. All right.
I can see it.
Yeah, him maybe 3 or never. He could look. He's pushing poop tier. I'm not even gonna talk much about him. I don't really care much about. He's okay. Who I really want to talk about though is who could go to the He actually go to the freaking Vikings, man.
Oh,
he could go to the Vikings. All right, he could be throwing.
This is a hot take section. It's either
I think he's a starter, man. I think he's a starter. I think he.
Really?
Yeah, dude. He's a consistent quarterback.
Yeah, he did just win a national championship.
Yeah, dude. I think he's a starter.
He's a starter?
Yeah.
I view him almost as high upside, just because while yes he won a national championship, they won that championship running the ball and with great defense. But listen, he does have elite tools.
Like you said, reading defenses, right? Having experience, playing like against tough teams, like he played against a lot of tough teams.
He did. He had,
Yeah, he had a lot, he had to go through some adversity, man. That's something that builds a quarterback, like the intangibles, things that you want to, like. I think this guy can adjust to the next level.
Yeah.
And I think I'm pretty confident that if you give him the starting position, you put that pressure on him, I think he's gonna step up to the pressure.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily have to be the X factor to make it in this league. Like we're talking about Brock Purdy, man. Like
that's very true.
There's no one that you don't have to be this perfect guy.
Yeah.
But if you can work and actually like perform under pressure. That's what teams need, and I think that's what works in the NFL at the end of the day. So
that's a valid take. Speaking of experience, Bo Nix. We're talking about a guy who's played 5 years in college.
One of the coolest names on the board.
Bo
Nix.
Bo Nix. That's a franchise name. You might just have to put him here.
Yeah, dude. Like if he were slightly like better than who he is now, like you could easily be just from that name. That's a Nike sponsorship name, bro.
I can't put this guy as a starter. Michael Penix.
Yeah, dude, I can't put him up. I can't put him above Penix. I don't know.
I can't either.
Yeah.
The thing is, being high upside, I see him as his upside is he's the 20th best quarterback in the league. That's the way I view him. I think his floor is very high. I think he has a good floor.
He has a lot of experience, right?
He has so much experience. And he's developed, but his arm is nothing special. He can make reads, but he's limited.
It does convert a little bit to the NFL. It can't help you.
Experience matters.
Yeah,
experience
but I
in anything.
In the
bedroom.
It definitely does help in the bedroom. But I just for this guy, like he's high upside, right? That experience could take him to the next level, or it could actually just have no impact at all.
Yeah.
So like I think it's more of a 50-50. I can't put someone in the starting position because of their experience. You need some like X factor thing going on with you. You need to show maybe some consistency, right? You show a lot of good consistency like we have right there with JJ McCarthy.
Yeah.
And then you show some flair, some X factor, but you're slightly inconsistent like our boy Drake May there. That's why they're in the starting position.
Yeah,
and
just due to his age, what's his up? Where is his upside?
Exactly. Like I think the risky guys we put in the upside. That's what we're shooting at.
Speaking of our last guy, this guy, Michael Pratt, he's a backup, but I like him more than Jordan Travis. I do like him more than Jordan Travis. Jordan Travis, just when you watch his game, he just misses throws that you can't do in the NFL. Michael Pratt is the definition of a backup quarterback.
Literally.
Literally.
Even in name.
In name, Michael Pratt.
You cannot be
average.
You cannot be. This is obviously just for jokes, but I'm not. My starting QB is not Michael Pratt by name. All right? I don't even have to see you. You are off my board.
You are off the board. I view him as a good backup. Good backup. He'll never start. If Michael Pratt starts for your team, you're in deep trouble.
Oh yeah, bro.
You're fucked.
Unless if he's the second awakening of Tom Brady. You heard it here first, okay? Michael Pratt somehow he's gonna take over football for the next 20 years.
Oh my God!
Right? We said it first.
We said it never. We said it never. No.
Bro, if we're right, we better get glazed by ESPN. I expect packages at my door.
It's gonna say Michael Pratt is not a fucking quarterback.
But what do you guys think about our listing out here? Obviously, we are dumbasses.
We are idiots.
We aren't perfect.
So disagree in the comments section. Tell us why we're stupid.
Yeah,
tell us.
What? Look at your dumbasses. You have Jaden Daniels as a franchise. You're weird. Like you. What, totally has poop? That's a franchise quarterback.
No. I'm going to war if some motherfucker says Tulia Tagovailoa is worth anything more than poop.
I'm writing an essay in the
I'm going crazy right now.
I'm actually reporting you to the feds if you say that. You need help. Like you cannot trust you around people.
Oh yeah. No. You got problems. You got problems.
Well, that's it. That was our 2 cents. Thank you guys for watching the video. Without further ado, peace out.
Peace out.
Bye.